two of you.
Okay, so I am a chaplain in the United States Army,
Okay.
a Christian chaplain, and Cody is somebody that I have met when we were on rotation out in Poland,
Yeah.
and he had converted at the time from Mormonism to Islam,
Mm.
and he took his Shahada while he was out there, and he began to speak with me about Islam. And I brought some questions to him concerning this decision of his that I asked him to give to me because I saw some concerns and I just wanted to see what his answers would be to say that he would walk away to become a Muslim. So I gave him some things to look into, and then he did a lot of independent research. And in doing so, he decided that Islam is not the path of truth, that it is Christ. So he rejected Islam and renounced the faith and has accepted Christ as his Lord and Savior.
I thought you're bringing Muslims to debate me. What happened?
Where are they? Are they not here?
No, where are they?
They told me they would be on here.
That's where you're confusing me. I'm like, I thought Cody is one of those guys. I don't know. Cody's here.
Yeah, Cody is now. They just said they would come on.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm like, okay.
Let me get them. Let me get them, please.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, where are they? I'm like confused.
Yeah, they told me they were coming. Let me send them another reminder again.
Yeah, Cody, you can unmute yourself. You can speak. Okay, we have Harun Ali. He's here. That's one of them.
How are y'all doing?
Yes, good, good. Harun Ali, one of them? Josh, is Harun Ali one of them?
Yes, yes, he is.
Okay, what's up? He's here. He left. He ran. Did they know they're going to talk to me?
I told them my friend. I didn't tell them you.
That's probably why he ran.
Yeah.
He just took off. So I don't know. If they recognize me, they're not coming then.
Wait, they're texting the group now. I'm waiting for him to.
All right, let's see.
He said we will be there. We will all be there in seconds. Okay, they're coming.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna have to see what we can do to maintain order because I don't know how many you brought on. So we'll see. Let me just see. Let's get ready for everything. Let's see. Okay, we'll wait. All right. So what happened between you and these Muslims?
You want to answer that, Cody?
Yeah, I can. So when I converted back to Christianity, I'm still involved in like group chats with Muslims.
Yes.
And they wanted to have a discussion with me. But I wanted to have that discussion with someone that's a little bit more knowledgeable. And so I messaged Joshua and asked if he wanted to come into it. And he said yes for sure. And so I think it was yesterday, the day before that. I think it was yesterday. We had a conversation and they talked. It was a really, really good discussion. I learned a lot. And then but we wanted to come back with a little bit more organized because it was pretty much like 5 people against Joshua. I was there, but I was just listening. So
it's going to take Allah and his messenger to debate me because we have Jesus Christ, God Almighty, and our trust is in Jesus, Almighty God. Even their God and Muhammad won't be enough because we have Jesus, who's the living God, God Almighty. So let him come. Waiting. You know, it's unfair. You got me against 5 because 5 is not going to be enough. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm just telling you that Islam is false. Muhammad is a false prophet. Jesus is God. Muhammad is dead, even according to Islam. So we'll wait. What's taking him so long?
I imagine they are afraid and they are probably strategizing in something.
All right. Okay. I think you freaked them out now. Now that they know that you know me, I think they're going to say persona non grata. They're not going to have you guys anymore. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Now, until they show up, if you have any questions, Cody, you let me know.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because they're gonna. I guess Harun saw me. He goes, "It's that kafir Sam Shimon. It's that kafir Sam."
I honestly was telling Josh that I'm like, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Oh, you did that? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay, so
Because definitely within the Muslim community, you're not well liked at all. Yeah,
so
crazy, huh?
they know about me and they don't like me.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. So I don't know if they don't show up, and if you have questions, I can take your questions. We'll give them a few minutes, but hey, I don't know what to do. We can't make them show up.
Yeah, I'm texting them now to come on the group chat. I'm gonna see they're replying at the moment. Let me see what they say.
Who's flying?
Huh?
What do they say to you?
We're waiting because first they said at 5:05 they will be there in seconds. It's 5:09.
So is
It's
that
minutes.
Meccan time?
Yeah.
So let's see. You guys don't have questions as you wait? I mean, make the
So
time.
can you clarify the difference between the old law and the new law?
You mean old covenant, new covenant?
Yes.
What specifically? What clarification did I mean? You're asking me in general terms that Christ has come and established a new covenant.
Mhm.
The old covenant, Mosaic covenant, was the covenant God made through Israel. Now, the new covenant is what God makes through Christ for not just Israel, but anyone and everyone who turns to Christ and believes.
Okay.
So are you asking something more specific?
No. There's just more general, like
Yeah.
like when Christ came, we don't need any of the old law, right? After Christ came.
Well, the new covenant, which is the New Testament, is your way of life. So when you read the New Testament, you have the 27 books of instruction, instructing you as a Gentile the do's and don'ts of Christian living. So it's the New Testament that will tell you how much of the Old Testament is still binding on you. You see, so if I want to know as a Gentile, do I get circumcised now that I'm under the new covenant? New Testament says no, you get baptized. That's what the New Testament is for those in Christ who turn to Christ, and Christ has become our law, our Torah. He legislates how we live, what we do, what we don't do. So it'll be the new covenant, New Testament, that tells us how much of the Old Testament is still applicable to us. It's not completely done away with, but how much of it is applicable to us. See? So that's the relationship.
That makes sense.
That's all throughout the New Testament. In fact, the New Testament documents state that the Old Testament announced this New Testament, new covenant. That's in Jeremiah chapter 31, verses 31 to 34, where God says, I'll make a new covenant. And then the New Testament states that that's what Jesus has come to do. And these scriptures are the inscripturation of that New Testament, new covenant.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so that's it.
As far as that, yeah. What about I guess proof from like for biblical proof about like because when I was a Muslim, we believed that the Bible was what's the word, corrupt, right?
Of course, that's their escape from jail card, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's their
So
yeah, but go ahead.
so like where's the proof that it isn't corrupt?
Why would I need to prove something the Quran has already helped establish for the Muslim? They lie to you when they say the Bible's corrupt. Where does the Quran say it's corrupt? It doesn't. So they deceived you. So I don't need to prove the Bible is uncorrupted. The Quran already takes care of that for me, because as Muslims, they believe in the Quran and what it says. And what it says is that the scriptures of the Jews and Christians are the uncorrupt, preserved words of God, and that the Quran is supposed to agree with them as a proof that the Quran is from the same God. So when a Muslim tells you the Bible is corrupt, they're either ignorant or they're deceiving you, or both, because the Quran doesn't teach that. That's why I'm waiting for them to come and prove me wrong.
They're
For
currently bashing on Josh over the group chat at the moment.
Yeah, see, they know it's me. So, Josh, you're wasting your time. Now, I'll give you an example of what I mean. You ready? As someone who follows the New Testament, you follow the New Testament. You cannot reject the Old Testament, right? The scriptures of the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
Can you reject them?
No.
Why can't you reject them if you follow the New Testament and are a Christian?
Because Christ didn't do away with them, he fulfilled it.
You got it. So as a Christian, I'm stuck with the Old Testament, right?
Yes.
That's the exact position the Muslims are in, because the Quran testifies that it comes to confirm and agree with the scriptures of the Jews and Christians. So if the Quran confirms them, how can they be corrupt?
Mm-hmm.
See, I mean, I'll give you, I've done hundreds of sessions, articles. I'll give you receipts in a minute, but I'm waiting for them to prove me wrong. If not, they're going to show up, then all right, then I'll just give you websites and links. And so it is. They didn't show up.
They're saying they're coming. Hold on.
All right, let's wait. And I can challenge them on this. So what was the problem? Why were they fighting with you in the text?
They said that you're I'm following a foul.
Oh, there we go. So that's their excuse. So if I show Muhammad as foul mouth, they're going to condemn Muhammad. Is that their excuse?
Are you guys there?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, we're here. We can hear you.
So if I show them that Muhammad was foul mouth, are they going to condemn Muhammad?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I think one of them was trying to call me. I just need them to come on this call. I don't know what they're saying. I got baked last time, and that's why I'm mad. He said he'll be here soon.
All right, yeah, that's what it is. So now they're making excuses. You see, they're exposing their true colors with you, brother.
Yo, I see it.
They'll be nice to you and kind to you if they feel they can manipulate you and deceive you. But notice when you brought me in, oh, you got baked, you got destroyed, you can't refute us, you see? See, now they're showing their true colors, right?
They not them specifically, but the other day, Muslims shown their true colors to me.
Exactly.
So after I left Islam, people blocked me off of TikTok. People blocked me off of everything. People would stop talking to me. Whenever they would see me, they would badmouth me. They would talk behind my back. One Muslim in specific said some pretty foul things about me. Called me a filthy Kabul, something like that. I don't even know. Some Arabic word, right? Yeah, some Arabic word. And said that she would hack me and steal all my sensitive information.
She would dox you?
Yes. Yes, pretty much.
What a nice woman. Was she in love?
I know, right? It's crazy. It's as if they don't want me to come back to Islam or something.
No, because you're a threat to their comfort. So my point is she a woman that was interested in you, a Muslim woman interested in you?
No. Of course not. But it was someone that I had defended against other Muslims that badmouthed her. And my kindness, I guess, means nothing anymore to a lot of people. Yeah.
Because you're a kafir, mister. You're a kafir.
I guess, yeah.
Kafir. All right. I guess we're going to be here all day until they show up. All right. Well, as they show up, that reminds me to upload some articles on Muhammad being foul-mouthed. They go, I'm a foul-mouthed? Well, are they condemning their prophet? I don't know. I'm kind of confused because he was foul-mouthed. Very foul-mouthed. Well, we'll show. All right. Okay, I don't know. Are
They're still saying they're coming.
Say, buddy, stop talking to me on the phone. Come on up. We're waiting. Say, can you guys stop talking to me on the phone? Come on up. We're waiting. Say, you have time to talk to me. Come on up. Say, come on, guys. You keep saying come on. What is it?
Can,
you know, hold on, let me see what I did. I just lost it too on the page. We're waiting anyway. Let's see if they're going to show up. What day is it? You and me. You remember that? Who remembers that song? Anybody? All of the people. I don't know why. I got to entertain people until they show up. You and me. All the people. I don't know why. Let's see if they're here. Let's see. Nope, nobody here.
all right, yeah, great. So Aisha's whatever his name is, he said he's coming.
Right.
I'm tired of him saying it. I need
say,
them.
Yeah. Say, come on, man. Don't waste our time. Yeah. So they're coming and say, what are you taking a first class ticket flight from Mecca to Medina?
I'm going to say that.
Right, so be careful though. They're going to find you and dox you, and then they're going to Zabiha meet you for Allah and His Messenger. Okay, so I don't know. Hello there. Hello, Mr. Potter. Mr. Potter.
Man, I cut my workout short for this.
You do what?
I cut my workout short for this.
See that? Then I need to. I got
I was going to say, Cody, if you tell them in the group chat that if they can prove Sam wrong, that you'll redo your Shahada, maybe that'll inspire them.
Yeah, that's going to scare them even more. That's going to scare them even more. We'll see. I'm going to wait. Let me just check because I'm trying to upload these articles because they mentioned I'm foul mouth. So now they remind me to upload some articles that disappeared from my blog. Nope, they're not here. Okay, they're still not here. You know? All right, let's do this. All right, anyway. You and me, all of the people. I don't know why. I'll just keep you entertained, guys. And if they don't show up, they don't show up. There's not much we can do.
I just told them your actions prove your religion false right now.
What did they say to you?
I'm waiting for them to reply. They're gonna
I
say,
said,
how dare you suffer? I'll find you.
I said, if you prove Islam true, I'll take my shahada right now. And then I said, wallahi, and I said, I give you my word. So
say, wallahi billahi, wallahi billahi, brother. Can you say salam alaikum, brother?
So,
okay.
Are you what denomination are you?
Well, I'm in the Catholic Church because I believe in the ancient churches, meaning all the ancient churches that go back to the apostles, which is the Catholic Church along with the Oriental Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox, Assyrian churches. These are the churches that start from the time of the apostles and have been preserved to the present time.
Mm.
Go ahead.
So would if I were to get baptized in any Christian religion or Christian church, would that mean that I would get salvation?
It depends on your level of understanding where you're at. Mm-hmm. If you end up just getting baptized in a church that immerses you in the Trinity, because that's where you're at, God sees your intention. Mm-hmm. In other words, God holds a person more accountable depending on what he knows and doesn't know. So how much church history you know, how much you know about the roots of your own denomination, it's not as simple as people think. So when you ask me that question, if you just left, you are Mormon, so you never were introduced to true Christianity. Then you went to Islam. Definitely you went even, well, here's what's ironic. In your situation, though Mormonism identifies as Christianity, it's more polytheistic and pagan than Islam. Mm-hmm. Islam says the one God has no beginning, no end. The one God created the heavens and the earth. The one God sent all the prophets of the Old Testament, sent Jesus. You as a Mormon believe your God was a man who became God, correct? As a Mormon. Mm-hmm. You also believe
okay. I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to let you know they said that they believe that there will be a fixed mod if we let you just lead the chat. So can I tell them they will have equal time?
Now they're making excuses. I thought they're okay to show up. So what's their excuses now? Tell them we ain't got time, man. You just showed. Your true colors, you're scared because all of a sudden before they knew it was me, they were going to show up, right?
Yeah.
So what happened now? I thought they're going to, show up. But now it's me. Oh, well, you know what? I don't know. Maybe he's going to. So as we're waiting to go back to you, in Mormonism, you believe in a heavenly mother, right?
Yes, sir.
And your God was a man who became God?
Yes, sir.
And you believe that this God who was a man who still has a body of flesh, he's a personage of flesh, correct?
The Mormons believe that when it says that we are created in His image, it means literally created in His image.
Because he's a personage of flesh. I mean, he has a flesh body, and that his first son is Jehovah, who then becomes a man, Jesus, right?
Yes, and his second son is Jesus, is Satan.
Lucifer, right?
Satan.
So
yeah,
you are more pagan polytheistic than Islam. These beliefs are not at all Christian. They're pagan polytheistic. They imitate and mimic the pagan beliefs of the pagan religions. So ironically, Islam is more monotheistic and closer to Christianity than Mormonism, ironically. Yeah, so you went from being way far from the truth. Now, only advantage you had is that you would use the King James Bible. But there's another problem. You, like the Muslims, thought that the Bible is only correct insofar it's interpreted correctly, right?
Yes.
But who does the interpreting? The Mormon Church, correct?
Yes.
Isn't that ironic that all cults produced by Satan say the same thing? Because don't Muslims say to you, the Bible is only correct when it agrees with the Quran?
Yes.
So how different was your cult from the Islamic one when you were a Mormon?
Very close, and that's why it was a very, very, very easy transition.
Yep. So to answer your question, your circumstance, you never were introduced to true Christianity.
So before I became a Mormon, I was actually non-denominational Christian. So I was. Yes. When I was 15, so I guess my kind of story was I lived in Missouri for a long time, and when I lived there, I had some friends who took me to a non-denominational church. Once they moved, I met a Mormon, and he introduced me to the missionaries, and then I ended up getting baptized in the Mormon church when I was 15. And then I served a mission trip. Then I joined the army, and then after I joined the army, I was in the army for about 2 years or so, and then I went to Poland on a deployment, and that's when I reverted to Islam.
So you have an interesting journey. But coming back, to your story, if you have not understood the formation of the Bible, the history of the church, what people that God used to preserve the Bible, to canonize the Bible, to explain what the Bible is, and all you have is the Bible and evangelicalism. God understands, to no fault of your own, you don't know any better. So if you were to get baptized in the Trinity, God, seeing your heart, would credit that to you. So, but the more you know, the greater your accountability. Because the fullness of the truth must be in the churches that go back to the time of the apostles. Anything that's recent may have some truth, but it cannot have all the truth, right? The further you are away from the apostolic period, the less likely you'll have the fullness of the truth, right? So if I go to Reformation, that's 1500 years after the apostles established the Church of Jesus Christ. So that means they are further away from the historic church. And as they're further away from the historic church, they will have some truth, but not the fullness of the truth. And as you then go further beyond the 16th century, then you're going to have less and less of the fullness of the truth. Enough of it to show that you may have the right God, the right gospel, or at least you'll have an understanding of what it means to be saved. And God will then take that into consideration, meet you where you're at, and have mercy on you. And that mercy can be extended one of two ways. He can either illuminate you and bring you to the fullness of the truth, or he may allow you to stay in whatever church you are, and by the grace of God, you die in union with Jesus Christ, and the Lord Jesus has mercy on you and pities you, and your theology is perfected in glory.
Okay, that makes sense.
So now, Harun, you're not connected. I can't bring you up if you're not connected. Harun, he's here, but he's not connected. Say, can you connect your thing? I can't do it. All right, I got someone else. All right, guys, let me do this. I got to bring you a little further away. Hold on. I'm going to throw you. Come back right up, okay?
Okay.
Cody, come right up, okay? Okay, you there, Islamic Apex?
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We're waiting for the two other guys. You can turn off your camera, brother. Don't show yourself.
Why not?
It's up to you. Want to show yourself? Maybe you can save us. What's up?
All right, man. So what's the topic of discussion today?
Well, when Cody and them come on up, we're going to talk about. Are you eating and in the car and talking?
Yeah, I was just eating in the car. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So hold on. So is this guy one of the guys in your group?
Who?
Not you. I'm talking to Cody.
Not in the group specifically, but he's a dawah giver on TikTok. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Are you a Salafi?
Yep.
Oh, so you are a Salafi. So you believe Allah has a foot and a shin. These are his attributes?
Yeah, these are two of his attributes. Yeah.
How many hands does he have?
I believe he has 2 hands.
Okay. And how many feet does he have?
I don't know. Why does it matter?
It matters. So don't ask me why does it matter. When I'm asking you.
The hadith mentions 1 foot, but he could have more, but we only know of 1.
So 1 foot. So you don't know if he has a second foot?
We don't have any evidence for that, no.
Okay. And does your God have gonads, testicles?
No, I don't believe loins means that. I believe that's misinterpreted from the hadith.
I didn't ask you what you think it means. Does he have it? Because I want to show you that it means that he has loins and a womb yanked on his loins.
No, I don't believe that the word in the Arabic there entails like testicles.
Yes, it is. Aqua does. I'm going to show you. You may not believe it, but I said I don't care what you believe. It's what you're going to prove. So what we're going to do is right here.
I mean, your God had balls, no?
No, actually, your God's balls, I'm going to stuff it in Muhammad's face in a minute. Keep talking crap.
Look, he's already insulting. What's wrong
Okay,
with
now you guys are witness, right? Who insulted?
Dude, are you okay?
Hey, listen. If you're
Are
going to
you good?
manifest,
Are you all right?
okay, if you're going to manifest like Aisha, when your prophet mounted her, then I'm going to muzzle you. Stop manifesting because you already look like one of those Gulman of paradise that the Muslim men are going to mount. Answer the question. Don't get off topic. Now, see, that's what he goes. See, he ran. I was going to bring it up. Now, Harun, let's see if we can do any better. Harun, are you listening? Harun, are you listening? Harun, are you listening? Harun, astaghfirullah. Harun.
Yo.
You there? Harun, are you there? Or do you have Daif mic? Unmute yourself, Harun. Unmute yourself. Yeah, this guy Harun's playing games. You see what they did, guys? I asked him if his God has testicles. He wants to deny it. I wasn't making fun because I'm going to show you, Cody, that their God is a grotesque monster. See? Unmute yourself, Cody.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, so their God is a grotesque monster. He was saying that I was mocking. No, I wasn't. I was telling him the truth, so you guys don't think I'm lying. Right here. Okay, where is it? Allah's body, the Allah's body parts. I did upload it, but you guys got to give me a second. I got to find it. The shin of Allah body parts. Let me see. Hello, darkness, my old fan. I don't know why it's not over here again. You know, I had uploaded it, but anyway, I'll find it. I don't know why I thought I uploaded it. Sorry. Anyway, so you see how when I asked him, does his God have body parts? And I said, does he have testicles? He said, no. But does your God have balls? He confused his God's balls that he stuffs Muhammad's with. See, that's what they do. They can't help shavers. And then they blame you when you give them a taste of their own medicine. You caught it? You with me there?
I'm here. Yes, I get it.
So I'm asking me, why did I say that? Let me see. Livna, I got to find her. Livnet. Yep. I say I didn't upload this article. I'm disappointed in myself. Hold on, brother. I'm going to upload it for you right now. How does it? I didn't upload it. I swore I had uploaded this article. Let me find it because I'm going to see. See, guys, this is what happens when the blog goes down, and I got to now find it for you. Now, anyway, they ran, but I was going to show him that if he's consistent, then he has a God that is finite embodied being that requires space. Now you have Brazilian. Do I know who's this Brazilian guy? Is he a Muslim?
Another dawah giver. Yes.
All right. Are you there? No, he left. See, they're playing games, brother. He just came and ran. So what do you want us to do? They're playing games, brother.
I don't know.
They're
It's up to y'all. I'm just here for the knowledge.
Yeah, well, ask me questions I can answer you, but they're not doing anything.
They're saying that we're insulting and blaspheming.
Okay, hold on. When he says my God has nuts, balls, that's not an insult. But when I say does your God have testicles, I'm not insulting. It says he has testicles. Gonads. It says he has gonads and that the womb yanked on his gonads. I'll give you the receipts. How's that an insult? You mean by quoting their sources, I'm insulting?
They're talking about the Aisha when you talked about Aisha.
No, see now, brother, come on, man. When did I talk about Aisha after he said, my God has balls?
Mm.
Did you guys follow this? See, this is narcissism. Muhammad was a narcissist, spirit of narcissism. Did you catch it? I asked him if his Allah has testicles. He says, no, I don't think it means that. I don't care what you think it means. We're going to now show it. Then he says, does your God have balls? I said, you mean your God has balls that he stuffed Muhammad with because he's insulting? That's when I said, don't manifest like Maisha. Because he went for the insult when he says, does my God have balls? I'm asking a question, and I'm going to bring the receipts, that it says his God has testicles. He wants to say my God has balls because he's a demonic bastard like Muhammad. Now I'm going to insult Muhammad. Why? Because my God became man. As a man, he would have body parts, but he doesn't believe his God became man. So if his God didn't become man, why does his God have testicles? You see? But he didn't want to stick around long enough for to answer the question because he's going to get humiliated. So I'm going to ask you, Cody, if God became man, a true human being, then he'd have a physical body and he'd have physical body parts, right?
Yes.
But God is God, meaning God without being man. Does he have testicles?
No.
But his God does. How does that work? Can you explain to me how does it work?
No, I can't.
Neither can he. That's why he started manifesting. You understand?
I understand.
That's why he started manifesting. How am I insulting you when I want him to explain the logic of his God having testicles?
And he says he just insulted and blasphemed. I said, so that makes you run? If somebody blasphemes Jesus, I don't run away from them.
Yeah. How am I wrong? Okay, say, how am I blaspheming? I just said your sources. I want to now upload it right now. I'm going to upload it right now. Hold on, let me find it. How am I blaspheming? Hold on, let me see it. That was Omar. Oh, sorry. Okay, here. I thought I swore I had uploaded this, but let me double check, okay? So Muslims, don't play games with me. Come and address the issue, but let me upload the article first. Am I losing articles on my blog? I don't think I am. Let me visit this. Hold on. I can hear myself through your echo. 1 second. Let me get the article first so they can, because I don't want them to play to go, oh, you're blaspheming, Sam. You know, I don't see Jesus in you, brother. Where's the love of Jesus? I don't see Jesus in you, brother. Okay. All right. 1 second. I want to bring you up, but let me get the article first so I don't get accused of blaspheming. All right. I don't want to get accused of blaspheming. 1 second.
You know, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy that like me being an ex-Muslim, if I was in a Muslim country, I would have been killed, right?
You better believe it.
Yeah, but since they can't do that, people are going to try to kill me in another way, you know, like the doxing, the talking bad about me, turning people behind my back kind of thing. They're going to try to do whatever they can to make my life miserable because the truth that I found. And that's a manifestation of what Jesus said. Jesus said we are going to be hated for his name's sake. So.
Yep. No. Let me just find this. I'm surprised that's not on my 1 second, brother. Let me see. I'll All right, here we go. Let's go right here. I'm going to upload it right now. First of all, let me just bring it up before I upload it. Let's go right here because we have a Muslim here. So they don't think I'm lying. I'm going to upload this right afterwards, but he's here. Oh, no, they're gone. Okay, they're not here. They're gone. All right. Okay, here's the article. But since they're not here, let me just upload it. Let me upload it to my page. Okay, guys, there are no Muslims, but I'll do something else. Just be patient. Let me go here. Let me upload this article, which I already thought I had uploaded, but I guess I didn't. Nonetheless, so they're saying, oh, he's making fun. No, I'm not, buddy. I'm quoting your sources, dude. I'm quoting your sources. Oh, but you're blaspheming. So they're not going to show up, brother. Give it up. So forget about it. They're not going to show up. All right, but let me just do this. I swear I thought I uploaded this. I am shocked I didn't upload it. Anyway, it is what it is. Give me a second. All right, 1 second. Let me upload this. Now, as I'm trying to upload, do you guys have any questions?
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. So they were bringing up yesterday how, because I brought up how Muhammad was a pedophile.
Yeah.
They're saying, no, he's not. They brought up Thomas Aquinas said it's okay at 7 years old, in which and I said, no, Thomas Aquinas said that you can betroth at 7 years old.
Exactly.
So,
but even let's agree. You're right. He didn't say that. Let's agree. Thomas Aquinas said that. But Thomas Aquinas says he's a great theologian, one of the most influential angelic doctor, but he's not a prophet. Whatever he says may be true, may be wrong. No Christian believes, and I'm talking about Catholics specifically, that you are sworn to affirm every single syllable uttered by Thomas Aquinas. It doesn't work like that. No one church theologian or father is given that status and authority. Even the popes, when they speak, not everything they say is binding on the Catholic faithful, unless it's from the chair of Peter, ex cathedra. So, okay, so let's say Thomas Aquinas said it. But you're telling me that Muhammad is a prophet and he's ordered by his God. Thomas Aquinas can be wrong, especially in light of advances in science, as we better understand physiology and how the body of a woman is formed and why it's detrimental to have intercourse with a prepubescent minor. Then the church can revise its stance. But you're telling me Allah told Muhammad. And Allah knows everything, right? He knows the end from the beginning, and he knows human bodies better than any human being. So why would he then sanction, meaning permit pedophilia and not condemn it? It's not just Aisha, it's in the Quran. So how does that salvage what Muhammad did? Can you help me understand? You want to help me or no? You're going to go silent on me. You're both silent. I can't hear you. Is Supreme Theology part of your group? Supreme Theology part of your group? This guy here?
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, they're the only ones with the link.
Yeah, well, he just ran again. Brother, they're wasting your time. They're not going to show up. They're not going to show up.
Yeah. I'm calling them cowards.
Yeah, it's all right. Wipe your hands with them. Don't waste your time with them again. It's over, brother. Don't waste your time. Go to the YouTube channel, watch the videos. All right. Learn the material, and slowly in my new blog, all the old stuff will be there, and I'll bring the receipts. Now, if you want to wait a few minutes to show you that Allah has body parts, and I'm surprised why. I swore I had uploaded this. I don't know why I can't find unless for some reason. Here, let me see. Allah. Okay, curly. Okay, beardless. Yeah, it's not showing up. But I could have sworn I had uploaded. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so let's see. All right, the Brazilian guy, is he the Dawa guy?
Yes.
Okay, are you here, buddy?
What's good, Brody?
What?
What's good? What's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, are you a Salafi?
Yes, I'm a Sunni.
No, I didn't ask you Sunni because not all Sunnis are Salafis.
Okay, yes, I'm Salafi. What's
All
the
right,
issue?
so can you answer my question and not change the subject? So you believe Allah has how many hands?
Yeah, so it says that there is going to be two, right? It's going to be a left and a right, and the right is just going to refer. Huh?
But the Arabic for hands, is it dual or is it plural in the Quran?
Yeah, again, once again, it's going to be referencing two
No, it's
specifically.
not.
What's your justification? Yeah, what's your justification
No, it's
referring
not. Let
to
me
two?
repeat it again. I'm answering you. Take it easy. The Arabic Quran uses the plural for the hands of Allah and the eyes of Allah. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. So why'd
Okay,
you
do you
tell
want to
me
just
only
look into
two?
them?
So how many hands does he have?
Wait, yeah, there's two. Yes, two.
Okay, let's try it again. Maybe I wasn't clear the first 10 times. The
Okay.
Arabic Quran says that Allah's hands, it's not two, it uses the plural form, meaning two or more. Why do you keep saying two to me?
Let's grant that. What does plurality? Wait, listen.
Okay, so
Okay,
how many
let's
hands
grant
does your
you.
God have?
Yeah, let me finish, please, if that's okay.
Can you tell?
Yeah,
Answer
so
the-
let's grant you in the Arabic it's referencing a plurality. Quick
Yes.
question: How does this disqualify it
I'm going to
being
get
two hands?
there if
What's your
you take it
justification
easy.
for that?
I will bury your theology in a minute if you just take it
No,
easy.
okay, let's see you bury me. Go ahead.
Okay, not bury you. I said your argument. Take it easy. Man, why you manifest, bro? I haven't even said anything. Take it easy.
I'm not manifesting.
Okay, so so you admit that it's three or more?
I reject.
Okay, well here, let me just bring up the article. 1 second.
Let's get the Arabic up. Go ahead.
Not the Arabic. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it there. Just
Wait,
let it
what's the verse? What's the verse you're quoting?
buddy. I'm right here. Take it easy, brother.
Yeah, okay, but what's the verse though? I just want to know if that's okay. I would appreciate it.
I'll get it to you. Hold on, brother.
What? Wait, let me see.
You ask me again, you're manifesting. I know the jinn is pricking you. Take it easy.
The jinn?
So you don't believe in jinn?
Of course I do, but again, don't you believe in Holy Spirit?
I don't believe in the Holy Spirit as a jinn. We don't believe in genies. So
You
don't
believe in Holy Spirit though, yes?
Don't distract. Jinns are not the same as the Holy Spirit.
I never said that. I never said that. That's a strong.
Buddy, are you going to manifest or are you going to control yourself? Take it easy.
Okay, let's go to. You said the Quran says it, yes?
Yeah, the Quran will use the plural, but hold on, I got to get there. But first
Okay,
of all, all right, let's go with the two hands first until I get it. I'll get it for you. Just take it easy. That's all I want. Okay, so he has two right hands.
Well, when we say two right hands, it's just basically saying that they're upright. There's going to be a left and a right, so I can show you scholarship.
No, it isn't. Right here, Sunnah.com, Nisai.
Is that the Quran? Is that the Quran?
Can you show me in the Quran where it says Allah has a right and left hand?
Yeah, 1 second. First of all, exact
Can you show
fallacy
me in
doesn't
the
have to show.
Quran? No.
Let me answer. Let me answer. You asked me a question. Let me answer.
If you're gonna bark, no. If you're gonna bark, I'm gonna muzzle you. Do you follow only the Quran? Number one.
No, I do not. I follow the hadith.
Okay, so now,
and I follow the sunnah of.
Here is the hadith.
Yeah, but you said the Quran. You said the Quran.
No,
I'm holding you to that.
Buddy,
yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said the Quran.
I said the Quran says he has more than two hands.
Wait 1 second. You said
I'm gonna muzzle you if you don't listen.
You need to listen to me.
Okay, shut up before I muzzle you like Jesus muzzled your dog in hell. I'm gonna say it to hear it. Go back, Ya Ummi. I said the Quran says he has more than two hands. Shut your pie hole. Now I'm going to ask you, since you follow the hadith, how many right hands does he have? Answer the question.
Okay, thank you very much. Now,
Answer
again, if you're, I'll say this one more time. It says that it's going to be non-directional, first of all. It's going to be a left and a right. So, yes, let me finish. If you let me finish, I'll answer the question. Let me finish, please. Okay, when it says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has two right, again, 1 second. If you're referring to directional, there's one. If you're referring to it being upright,
where does it qualify this?
I can show you. I can show you scholarship.
Read for me the hadith. Read the Arabic. Read it.
Yes. Okay. Wait. Just let me finish, please. You
read
asked the question.
the Arabic.
You're crashing out.
You're stupid, out, bro. Prostitute like your prophet. Your prophet is a whore. On your prophet. You see? You can't deal with them, Josh. See that?
Yeah.
This is what they do. They don't answer. See, they don't answer. See, this is how you do these dogs. They're going to manifest like dogs. They won't answer. Here you go. Why didn't you want to read this? You know why? See why, right? What's in front of your eyes? Josh?
It's a little harder for me to see because I'm driving.
Oh, so you're on the phone and driving?
And both of his hands are right.
How many hands?
2.
So why did this pagan stone licker, Mohammedan, son of Muta, say if it's directional, it's only one? Where does it make that qualification?
The Hadith.
No, where does it make that qualification? If it's directional, it's only one hand.
I don't know.
It doesn't. That's my point. He's lying to you because he's dumb and he's a liar. He's a son of Satan because Satan's a liar and a murderer, like Muhammad was. How many hands?
2.
All right. And what are they?
Right.
So why wouldn't he want to read this and start manifesting and foaming like Muhammad did when the Spirit came and possessed him?
And it's even Sahih, so they have to take it.
See why I don't play with them? Because they're going to go on tangents. But they're going to try to wax eloquent. But you can't be intelligent, follow Muhammad, because Muhammad was illiterate. He's burning in hell. So the only way you can be a Muslim if you're stupid. So they're trying to wax eloquent and sound intelligent. They're not. Oh, if it's directional, it's one. Where does the hadith make that? Notice the coward, being a son of Muta, first said, where does the Quran say 2 right hands? I said, where does the Quran say one hand is right, one hand is left? No, but you said, and I didn't say that. If you go back, I said the Quran says Allah has more than 2 hands because it uses the plural form. I didn't say that the Quran says he has a right left hand. Then I said, do you follow the hadiths? He goes, yes. So now he didn't want to read this, right? You see how many games he played just to answer the question honestly because he's a son of Muta? Now, he shouldn't be angry that I said he's a son of Muta because his prophet ordered Muta. You know what Muta is? You guys know what Muta is?
Negative.
Muta is when Muhammad said, go and marry a woman for a period of time, maybe 3 days, and then divorce her and pay her money for her services. What would you call that?
Divorce her and pay her. I mean, that's, yeah.
What do you call that?
I mean, that's prostitution.
So when I call them son of Muta and they get angry, say, why are you angry? You're saying that Muta is evil?
Isn't that only for Shias?
So, brother, I know you may be slow as I look. You're telling me that Muhammad did not sanction Muta in the beginning, even in Sunni tradition?
I honestly, I don't even know.
Because they
I was always told that it was Muta was a Shia tradition.
And you bought that lie, saying, wait, isn't it true that in Sunni Islam Muhammad allowed it, and then you claimed he abrogated it?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, of course you didn't, because they lied to you. What they will tell you is that Sunni Islam says it was abrogated, which means that they admit it was allowed at one time.
Mm.
So even the Sunni sources admit that their prophet allowed women to be treated as prostitutes. But he then cloaked it as temporary marriage. So if you're a Shia, you continue to treat women as prostitutes. So you see why they play this game, hipscotch, or like, hey, yeah, I have the file, Lord Jesus Christ. I thought I had uploaded it to my website. So I'm going to do it right now. So point being, you tell them, how many hands does your God have? Well, if it's directional, it's only one. Where does the Quran or the Hadith make that distinction? It doesn't. They're lying to you. Because they think Muhammad was intelligent, and so they then try to philosophize and use metaphysics to tap dance around the plain teaching that their ignorant prophet, who's in hell under the feet of Jesus, was too illiterate to understand that if God has hands and feet, that means he's an embodied being. And if he's an embodied being, he occupies space and place. And therefore, that means he didn't create all space and place. See, I was trying to get there, but you think the dogs can just sit down and, control themselves? No, they can't, because they manifest like their prophet does. See?
Yeah, they just messaged me on TikTok calling me a coward.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm a coward because I'm seeking the truth.
we're the cowards. You guys manifest like your prophet, can't answer questions directly, like the guy Daniel that I debated, and then let me answer. Read the hadith, but they won't do it. Where does the Quran say that? Oh, so you follow the Quran alone? No. So where does the Quran say that Allah's hands are right and left? It doesn't. So how many hands does Allah have? He has 2 right hands at the very least. Why is he embarrassed of his God? So that's it. They're not going to come. Believe me, they're not going to come out because they see they can't get away with evading answering the questions directly.
Yeah.
You see what they do, right? And did you guys let them do that when you're having a discussion?
No, when they were discussing with me, it was about 7 against 1.
Yeah,
and of course, I'm not as well studied.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How many times did they go on tangents and never make a point?
Yeah. I couldn't let, when one shut up, another started talking and capitalizing, and then they were like, okay, now you could speak.
Cody, hold on.
Okay, sorry.
So my point is, you see how they're narcissists because it's a demonic spirit, the satanic spirit of narcissism, because that's what Muhammad was.
Oh, yeah.
They get upset when I control and rein them in and muzzle them as spiritual dogs, because you see they manifest. But when you do it, see, you're mean and you're rude, but when they do it, they're just being like Muhammad. See why I don't put up with it? Because if you let them bark, they're going to bark and change the subject and never address the point.
Right.
Did they do that with you, Joshua?
Oh, of course. They went all over the place, even when I spoke one thing. I mean, when one of the things I was telling you about the Muhammad being a pedophile, another thing they were trying to say is that culturally that was not an issue. Where in the Bible does it say the age? And then they said,
so they changed the subject again.
Yeah, and then they said that a woman at 9 is in puberty, and that is scientifically proven, and it still can be safe. But
so you're talking about exceptional cases, not the normal cases. And you're taking what is an exception and making it normal. You see how wicked and filthy and dishonest they are? Even if we grant, in some exceptional cases, a woman has her puberty. But where does science say just because a 9-year-old has a menstrual cycle at that young age, that means physiologically she's ready for sexual penetration?
yeah, the hip barriers are not even fully formed. Like there's joints not fully formed yet.
See?
Like, it wouldn't make sense.
You see, so you see the games they play?
Yeah.
But they don't do that with me because I don't let them get away with it. So no. We're staying right here. You're not going to get away. Read the hadith. And they manifest like Muhammad. You're right?
Yeah, and that's what I told her. Like, only cowards, right? You're saying that we're cowards. I'm like, listen, we're the ones asking you to have this discussion. You refuse to do so. That's fear. So that's what they're operating in. I said, Allah must be proud of you.
So what I'm getting you to see, don't play their game. Don't let them change the subject, run off the tangents, right? And never address the issue because they'll be here for hours and never address the point. I learned that a lot. That's why I don't let them get away with anything. And if they manifest, I insult them.
Yeah.
Because they want to divert attention, smoke and mirror tactics. You don't let them do that. You do not let them use smoke and mirror tactics. Now, Cody, do you have a question?
So I was gonna ask. One of them messaged me when you were talking about that. They said Sabra al-Juhani reported that Allah forbidded temporary marriage.
Now, did he tell you that the same hadith say Muhammad permitted it and then only later prohibited it, or is he trying to think that we're
He just
stupid?
said it was forbidden. He never said anything about that. He just said Allah said it was forbidden.
Say, hey, I'm going to give you a chance before Sam Shamoon does it. Give me the hadith that say your prophet permitted Muta and only prohibited later, because Sam is about to now pull up his article and give you the receipts from Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. Say,
They're probably watching right now.
If you want to prove to me that you are not liars and you don't belong to Satan, your father who's a liar and murderer, I want you to confirm before Sam embarrasses you that in the Sahih collection, he will be able to show me in a minute, because I want to bring up the article, that in the Sunni tradition, your prophet allowed muta and only later abrogated it? I'm going to give him a minute because I'm just doing things at one time.
And I'm sure they're watching right now, listening to you. So,
all right.
Are they able to see this live stream?
No, I guess they're hearing somehow because they're responding.
Well, I know. Is this on YouTube?
Yep.
Then yeah, they can see it from that because I have some of my other Christian friends watching this as well.
So say you ready? Because I'm about to bring up my article, and it's going to be embarrassing. So you ready before he embarrasses you?
Let's do it.
Okay, well, I'm giving them a chance, brother, to say, is he ready to show you or not? No? Okay, let me get the article. Sorry, guys. Guys, I got to get these articles well because, you know, I thought I had uploaded some of them, but no, let's do this right here. Let me see if I've uploaded already. Is he going to say something? Say, come on now, because he's going to show that you are of your father devil because Satan lies. You lied to me, and Satan murders. That's what you jihadis do when you have the upper hand. Come on. Beat Sam to it. Is he going to beat me to it? Let's see. If not, let me get you the article. So guys, I'm doing several things at one time. Hold on. Let's see if I have the article. Let's go here. If not, I'll just bring up my article. Well, a second. They didn't show you?
Nope.
Come on. Hurry up. Let's see. Prostitution. Nope, I don't have it. Let me get it for you. Hold on. Come on, guys. He's about to make
them a little bit. You're giving them a little bit of a chance here.
What happened? All right, Omar. Okay, let's go here. Here you go. Let's go to this article right here. Guys, I'll upload this right after. See, there's so many articles I haven't uploaded. Wait, what? Wait. He got the receipts? Say what? He got the receipts? Nikah al-Muta. Nikah al-Muta. He got receipts? No. Okay, let's get this. Let me get there. Muta. Nikah. Nukah. Here you go. Oh, no. Sahih Bukhari, volume 6, number 139. Oh, no. He just proved we are liars. Oh, sons of Muta. Here, let me enlarge it now. I'll upload this a little later. Oh, no. Why did you lie to me? Oh, no. Here you go. This is what? Sahih Bukhari, volume 6, book 60, number 139. Narrated Abdullah. And if they case, they say I'm lying, but this is on. Yep. I can bring it up. Well, it won't show up here because it's got to be archived, but here it is. We used to participate in holy wars carried only by the prophet. We had no woman with us. So we said to the prophet, shall we castrate ourselves? But the prophet forbade us to do that. And then forth, he allowed us to marry a woman temporarily by giving her even a garment. And then he recited, O you who believe, do not make unlawful the good things which Allah has made lawful for you. 587. Now, what did he allow? What did he allow?
To marry a woman temporarily by giving her a garment.
Oh, no. How about Sahih Bukhari, volume 7, book 62, number 13. We used to participate in holy battles led by Allah's apostle. We had nothing, no wives with us. So he said, shall we get ourselves castrated? He forbade us that and then allowed us to marry women with a what?
Temporary contract.
Oh my goodness. Why did he lie to you and say Allah forbid muta? Yeah, later. Why did he lie to you? Huh?
Because they want people to be in Islam.
Here you go. Sahih Bukhari, volume 7, book 62, number 51. Narrated Abu Jamra. I heard Ibn Abbas giving a verdict when he was asked about the muta with the woman, and he permitted it. What? Muhammad's first cousin? Nikah al-Muta. On that, a freed slave of his said to him, that is only when it is very badly needed and women are scarce. On that, Ibn Abbas said, yes. Oh, wow. A Sunni tradition says Muhammad's cousin said, yes, when you're badly burning and you need a woman, go and prostitute her, but call it nikah Muta. Do I need to give more receipts? So can you tell him to apologize to you for lying?
That's perfect.
I can give you more. It's right there. So why did they lie to you?
Like I said, they want people to become Muslim, and it's one of those things where I noticed when I first became a Muslim, they left things out, and they try to hide it by saying, "Oh, no one's forcing you to become a Muslim, right?" No, no one's forcing me. But you didn't tell me the full truth, you know.
You didn't tell me if I leave Islam, you're going to murder me.
And the thing is, right, is they want to keep you from finding out the truth, because I remember, and I don't have the messages anymore because I deleted them, but I've been told countless times, do not go to Christian lives, do not go to Shia lives, do not go here, do not listen to this, do not do this, do not do this, do not do this, do not listen to these people, because they want you to be focused on the basics so that you don't look at other things and find out the real truth.
Now, brother, did they also tell you that there's something in Islam that Allah has never abrogated? That if you go to jihad, and you capture women in battle who are married, you can then grape them and sell them off?
I did hear about that, yes.
All right, well, here it is. Surah An-Nisa 424. Also forbidden, meaning women that you cannot have sex with. Also forbidden are women already married, right? So you can't have sex with a married woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except those, and Halali Khan puts in parentheses, captives and slaves, whom your right hands possess. What does that mean? Woman married you can't have sex with unless they are women that your right hands possess. What does that mean? You don't need to guess. I'll go to the sound narrations. This is Sahih, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sahih. Sunan Abu Dawood, volume 2, number 2150. Abu Sayyid al-Khudri said, the Apostle of Allah sent a military expedition to Autas on the occasion of the Battle of Hunayn. They met their enemy and fought with them. They defeated them and took them captives. And some of the companions of the Apostle of Allah were reluctant to have intercourse with the female captives in the presence of their husbands who were unbelievers. See, now, they took women, they're married, their husbands are there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't want to have sex with them. So Allah the Exalted sent down the Quranic verse, and Allah married women, and all married women are forbidden unto you, save those captives whom your right hand possess. That is to say, they are lawful for them when they complete their waiting period. You see what it says?
Mm-hmm.
What does this mean? Do you guys see it? You, Cody, and Joshua?
After the waiting period, you're able to marry them.
You're on drugs again, brother? Where does it say
No.
marry them? Because I didn't think you were on drugs. Can you show me where it says marry?
Oh, my bad. I read married women, so my bad. Intercourse, sex.
So you mean Allah says, just wait to see if they're pregnant? That's what the waiting period is? And if not, then what do you do with them?
Have intercourse.
Why would Allah, the God of these pagans that are now manifesting, say you can have sex with married women whose husbands are still alive? That's not only adultery, that's rape.
That's crazy.
Did I tell you about that?
No.
Of course they're not going to tell you about that. Now, let me find another article that I wrote on it. See, I'm going to have to upload these in a minute, but let me see. I thought of this. Here it goes. Here's another one. I'm going to upload it right after I'm done with the stream, guys. I'll upload it later. Here's this article that's still on the archive. And thank God, Lord Jesus Christ reigns has saved the entire blog and the website. The man is a machine. Here you go. Let's see. This will be up, God willing, guys, later, because this is from the archive. I will upload them to my website later tonight. Give me some time. There's only so much I can do. This comes from Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim. You see what the caption says, the chapter? It is permissible to have intercourse with a female captive after it is established that she's not pregnant. And if she has a husband, then her marriage is annulled when she is captured. Okay, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You understand what it means?
Yeah.
when you take a woman captive who's married, what happens to her marriage?
It's done away with, annulled.
Wow. And that means you can then rape them because technically they're your property. Doesn't matter they're married. In the eyes of the true God, this is adultery and rape. Abu Sayyid al-Khudri reported that at the Battle of Hunayn, Allah's messenger sent an army to Awtas and encountered the enemy and fought with them. Having overcome them and taken them captives, the companions of Allah's messenger seemed to refrain from having intercourse with captive women because of their husbands being polytheists. Then Allah Most High sent down regarding them and women already married, except those whom your right hands possess. Meaning, yeah, you don't have sex with married women except those whom your right hands possess. It's not you don't marry someone who's married unless they're captive. No, you don't have sex with married women except if it's a married woman taken captive and have sex with her. Because why? When you capture her, her marriage is annulled. She's yours. Now watch here. They took captives on the day of Awtas who had their husbands. They're afraid to have sexual intercourse with them when this verse was revealed. No, don't worry about it. Do it. Sahih Muslim. Oh, wow. But here's one that's really troublesome. This comes from Jalal al-Din al-Suyuti. Reasons and Occasions of Revelation of the Holy Quran, pages 101, 102. Now watch, brothers and sisters, Christians, look how they treated our spiritual ancestors. Some of us are physical ancestors. It's narrated on the authority of Ibn Abbas that he said when it was the day of Hunayn and Allah Almighty helped the Muslims conquer Hunayn, the Muslims got female captives from the people of Scripture, meaning Jews and Christians. People of Scripture mean Jews and Christians. So they took these women captive who were either Jews or Christians. If a man liked to have sexual intercourse with any woman of them whom his right hand possessed, she would say to him, I have a husband. And yet, you know what Muhammad said? So what? You're mine. The Messenger of Allah was asked about that. Thereupon Allah revealed this Quranic verse. You see how filthy this religion is?
I have a question.
Yes.
I was told that Islam, although it appears to be against homosexuality on the front end, eventually it promotes it as you mature into it.
Absolutely. There's an excellent book. In my other computer, I have the PDF file, and I've shown the images. You know, homosexuality in Islamic civilization. Let me find it to you. This is an actual documentation on how prevalent, widespread homosexuality is among grown men and young boys. They even have graphic depiction done by Muslims showing grown men with their erect penises sodomizing boys. These are paintings done by Muslims and vice versa. Let me show you the book. The pictures are in the book. I've done, in fact, here, if you go to my YouTube channel, here, let me show you. All right. We in the YouTube, we actually go through the book and show you the images. So if you go right here, you put Islam, homosexuality. Maybe I can even show it here. The book itself, I have the PDF. It's on my other computer, but you can get the book. So should be homosexuality somewhere here. Okay, let me see. I did a session on it. Scientific. Yeah. By the time I find, probably won't find it anytime soon, but it is there. It was. I did it with Adam Seeker, and we went through the book and we looked at images. Very graphic, but for me to remember the exact title, that's the problem. I have too many issues, too many articles, too many posts. But nonetheless, let me see if I can find the book. So let me do this. So as I try to find the book, do you have anything else you want to talk? Because these guys are not going to show up. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, they took us out of the group chat and everything. So
they
done.
threw you out?
Yeah, yep. I'm officially out.
Oh, so that's it? They go, there's no hope? We can't deceive this guy anymore?
They don't want to try no more, I guess.
Here it is, right here. This is the book. See that? Stephen O'Murray and Will Roscoe, Islamic Homosexualities, Culture, History, and Literature. You'll be disgusted at the paintings done by Muslims. You're going to see men naked. They're paintings with erect penises and boys as they're mounting and sodomizing. Even this image here is of a boy that looks like a girl so they can then sodomize. See it? That's a Muslim painting.
That's crazy.
It's widespread in Muslim lands. Widespread. I'm not exaggerating. Ask anyone who lives in Muslim countries. There's widespread molestation of boys by Muslim men. You know, it's widespread. It's more widespread than people know. See?
So,
yeah, brother,
can I ask what is the difference in Islam when they say they forbid homosexuality and throw people off roofs versus them permitting each other to do this?
Well, that's the thing. If you do something in private and you don't air it out, then that is between you and that other boy and Allah. It's when you are caught and exposed, then to give the pretext of being a society that condemns such abominable practices, then you must make an example of people that you catch in the act by killing them. But that is all a facade. If you do something with a boy and you don't air it out, you're not caught, then Allah has shielded you of your sins. It's when you're caught, then something must be done in order to give the pretext that Islam does not condone such perversion. It's all a facade. That's all it is.
And if you repent within 6 hours, you're freed from that sin.
Well, they say if you go to the prayer, yes, and do that. But do you see the whole point? It's all a facade. It's all a pretext, a guise, right? To show, by the way, it's on the archive.org. Hold on, maybe I can show you the images. Hold on, he says it's on the archive. It's all a pretext to show that supposedly Islam does not condone such perversions. Well, here, I think he got an archive. If it's on archive, I want to show you the images. It's going to be discussing, but I'll show you the images nonetheless. Let's see. If it's on archive, I want to show you. Let's see. So may the Lord make the sound quality optimal. Let's see. All right. Well, yeah, it's on. It's here. The entire book? No, the entire book is not here. No, brother, the book is not here. If you can find the entire book, that would be one thing. But no, it's not there. I have it on PDF on another. Let me see. Well, I can't show it here anyway. Yeah, but you get the gist. Yep, that's what it is. That's Islam for you. It's all a facade. It's all an appearance, a cloak of piety. As long as it's not aired publicly, as long as you're not caught, do it all day, all night. And it's more prevalent than you know. Don't take my word for it. Study that book, study other books. Ask those who lived in Muslim countries. You will find that the molestation, the sodomy of young boys is widespread, and it's often done with relatives, right, to their younger family members. Okay? It's Islam for you. Now, I don't know if that helps you, but they're not coming back. So they're not going to debate, right?
I knew that was going to happen, to be honest with you. I was telling Joshua, I was like, they're definitely, as soon as they found out that it's you, they're not going to want anything to do with it.
That's fine. That's fine. But you see how they manifest, and they can't stay on topic. They go on tangents. Oh, well, if it's directional, it's one hand. Where does the Quran say that? It doesn't. Where does the Hadith say that? It doesn't. See, they lie to you, man. This is what makes this religion disgusting and sick. They lie to you. They make up stuff as they go along, right? They make up stuff in order to dupe you, deceive you, thinking that they are appealing to official statements and their official sources. It's all lies. I guess he found it. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. You found it, brother? Let's see. All right, let's see here. I want to show you images. It's very, and so guys, don't blame me for these images. It's in a book written by scholars documenting the widespread homosexuality in Islam. And these are Muslim paintings, if you found it. Let's see. Found it? Yeah, he found it. Oops. Get ready. Guys, download this. I'm going to send it to you. Rumble, unless Jesus Christ reigns, beats me to it. There it is. He got it. Now watch here. Get ready to get sick. Get ready to get sick. Are you ready? I'm just going to find it for you. Remember, these are depictions done by Muslims, and the book documents how widespread it is. Ladies, before I show you the images, get your children out of the room. Let me know if they're out of the room. Get your children out of the room. Okay? Do it now. Let me know. This is the book. You see? There it goes.
Astaghfirullah. That's insane.
See?
It's gross.
This
That's
is
disgusting.
a painting done by Muslims telling you of the widespread homosexuality. And these men are doing it right there. You see they're holding erect penises. See that?
Yep.
It's widespread. So that means these are all deviants. They don't care for Islam, and they don't care about it because they're all doing it. So they're not going to turn, each other in, right? See, you see the point?
Mm-hmm.
Now watch others. Couple more. Save this book, guys. Read it. Well, hold on. Is this the full book? No, we didn't get. Oh, it's only a short version. All right. Well, the longer version has more pictures, but you got it right here. At least this one had it. Yep. All right. He found a short version of only 35 pages, but thankfully it had the image, the picture. Here it is.
That's all I need.
Yep. Stephen O'Murray and Will Roscoe, Islamic Homosexualities. I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. I didn't write the book. I'm just reporting facts. So don't hate the messenger. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. And if you get the book, there are more paintings by Muslims done, right, in Muslim countries. These are Muslim depictions, not non-Muslims, pretty much detailing the life of Muslims in Muslim lands. This is more prevalent than you know. Ask any Muslim here who's left Islam, how many people, and God forbid, they may be one of them. Look, there are among us former Muslims who became Christians, who sadly were sodomized. Now they're in Jesus Christ, they're new creatures. The last thing they want to tell you is that they've been sodomized. Who wants to air that out? I guess you found the longer version? All right, Gary. Gary, you're amazing, dude. You're amazing. Yeah, you found the longer version. Huh? Is this it? Hold on. Yeah, he found the long here. So, guys, there is nobody, right, that wants to air out that they've been sodomized. And there are Muslims who have been. I guess you can download this. Now, let's see the pictures. There's that picture there. Okay. Here's another picture here. I don't want to. Let me show you the one that's right there. You guys see that position? Sorry about that. It says, what did it say? Hold on. Okay. Right here. Oh, I just had it too. I lost it, I guess. All right, I lost that one. I don't know. This one we saw. Let me just go slow because this one, watch. All right, let's see. What happened there? That image went. What is this, man? We don't need this. Why is this coming up? Sorry, I don't know why this is coming up. Anyway, brethren, so you see that, right? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I lost that image, and this keeps coming up, this page. It's weird. No other questions, brother? Because I'll move on to other things.
Yeah, no. Can you explain real quick? Whenever Christians try to debate Muslims, they bring up they bring up, you know, the Aisha being 6. And then when Muslims get that, they direct it right back to them and talk about the 50 shekels in Deuteronomy. Can you explain?
No, there's no need for me to explain it. That's, again, diversion. Even if they assume, even if you say 50 shekels, what is that talking about? What do you mean 50? How does that justify Aisha was 9?
Yeah.
Explain how that justifies it.
It doesn't.
See this ugly, nasty picture here, guys? And notice, unlock the next 20 pages after an ad. Oh, that's why. Anyway, you see it? I don't want to go through this because it's giving me a hard time finding it, but you can download the book later. So the 50 shekels, what about it?
They try to say that you can grape if you just pay the father the 50 shekels.
See, again, let's assume they're right. How does that justify Islam condoning pedophilia and Muhammad, a 54-year-old man, mounting and molesting a 9-year-old? Let's assume they're right. How does 2 wrongs make a right?
It doesn't.
See, that's why I want you to guys think logically and biblically. Let's assume they're right. How does this justify Islam sanctioning pedophilia to this day, and Muhammad, a 54-year-old man, mounting a 9-year-old and molesting her? That's number one. Number two, the text does not say, even let's grant it their interpretation. Let's grant it. The text does not say that you can go and pay 50 shekels and rape a woman. Because they're liars, they're sons of Satan, because Satan is a liar and a murderer. Until they're born of the Spirit, they can't be any better than their father, the devil, right? Can't be any better than their father, the devil. They butchered a text that talks about a man who entices a woman and sleeps with her, then he's forced to pay a dowry and marry her, not divorce her. How does that say just pay for a woman so you can molest her? Where does it say that?
It doesn't.
So why did they lie to you? I know what they're talking about. Exodus 22, 16 to 17. But I want you to learn how not to follow these rabbit trails. See, I'm trying to teach all of you guys and them. Don't follow the rabbit trails. Okay, the Bible teaches something perverted. How does that justify Islam sanctioning pedophilia so that in Muslim countries, boys get molested and young girls get molested? And how does it justify a 54-year-old man old enough to be Aisha's grandfather, mounting a 9-year-old playing with dolls and molesting her? How does that justify it?
It doesn't.
But now let's read the text. If a man seduces a virgin who's not engaged and lies with her, he must pay a dowry for her to be his wife. Where does it say that he's molesting her? Seduction isn't quote unquote rape. Seduction is a man entices a woman until she melts and until she gives in to his enticing, seducing her, and then she sleeps with him. So there is no rape involved here. It's talking about enticing a woman, seducing a woman to have sex, which is still done to this day when men keep pursuing women and telling them how much they love them, and and they'll treat them like queens, and there's no one like them until finally they cave in and sleep with them. Now this guy thinks he knows what he's talking about. He's going to beat me to it. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, buddy. I'm not as dumb as you, dumbass, because I'm setting it up here with Exodus 22, 16, 17, dumbass. But you don't know that I have a method to my madness. I want you to see the word seduce, because the parallel is Deuteronomy 22, 20 to 29. See, the dumbass thinks I don't know it's Deuteronomy 22. No, you dumb jackass, because I'm trying to show you that Deuteronomy 22, 20, 29 doesn't mean he raped her. It means he enticed her by seducing her in order to take away her virginity. How do I know? Because the word is enticed, patha, in Deuteronomy 22, 28. And this is simply reiterating what Moses said 40 years earlier. Dumbass. See, I know. Here, let me show you. Guys, I'm trying to tone it down on my rhetoric, but some people like this guy who's a braying ass. Sorry. Look. Here is the first mention of the seduction. If a man seduces a virgin who's not engaged and lies with her. This is now Exodus 22, right? You guys see it, right? This was given 40 years before Deuteronomy 22. That means these are parallel texts. So when I go here and it says, if a man finds a girl who's a virgin, who's not engaged, and seizes her and lies with her, and they are found. What this braying ass, this dumbass of Satan did, he quoted translations that would render it as violated her or raped her. The word seize does not mean rape or violate, because the word is patha, and it means to entice, to persuade. Dumbass. How do I know? Here we go. Aha! He thought I didn't know, and I haven't written on this. So we're going to be going out, Mr. Reynolds. Why are you sleeping? Let's go here. Remember I said the word is patha? Here you go, man. They thought they're going to find Muhammad's teaching of raping women in the Bible. Well, let's see what the word is. All right. Utapasha. Let's see. What is that? Tafas, right? To seize, capture, grasp, take hold of, right? To manipulate, seize, chiefly to capture, wield, specifically catch, handle, lay, take hold on, overstep, surely surprise. To manipulate, seize, chiefly to capture, wield. All right. So here it says tafas, right? All right. Now, when we take the word tafas and we use it here, guys, watch where the word's patha. But you got me, you got me. Watch here. Because these are parallel texts, right? So what does it mean to tafas? What does it mean to tafas? Let's see. Right? Oh, sorry about that. Tafas. Okay, hold on, guys. Not betrothed. And if I'm a virgin, I'm sorry, is betrothed and lies with her. Imamaho. Sorry about it. I'm going to find the word tafas. I'm sorry. I'm getting hit by too many emails right now. Entices. Here it is. See? I knew it. You see, I'm getting hit by messages. They're coming off. Guys, can you do me a favor? And as I'm live, can you hold back on sending me stuff? You see here the word entice? You see it right here, guys?
Yeah.
Let's patha. Aha. What does it mean? To entice. See, they won't stop. I'll come back to you later. To entice, they keep telling me to mess with. Deceive, persuade, seduce, allure. So that's what tafas means in Deuteronomy 22, 28. Does everyone get it? These are parallel texts. Parallel texts. So in Deuteronomy 22, 28, where it says tafas, he seizes her, the parallel tells you that the seizing is enticement, persuasion, right? Even using flattery. There is no rape in the context. You see? Persuade. Sorry, okay. Flatter, entice. So tafas is being used synonymously with patha to entice a woman, to persuade her, using flattery to then seduce her to give in to your advances. See that?
It's pretty clear.
Right? It has nothing to do with rape, but even if it did, this is what's called tu quoque. All right, so you're saying the Old Testament is evil like Muhammad. How does this justify Muhammad? And here's my article. See? I'll give it for you guys. So these arguments are pathetic, my friend. When you go off context, I mean, if you go off tangents and let them keep jumping from one argument to another, then you don't know how to deal with Muslims. Here's my article on this to show you the word tafaz does not mean rape or violate like you find in some translations. How do I know? Here's the word tafaz. Look how it's used here. The priest did not ask, where's the Lord? Those who deal with the law. So he's saying those who rape the law? Same word, right? Would anyone be stupid enough to say that means, see, those who rape the law?
No.
But it's the word tafas. The word used in Deuteronomy 22:28. I'm going to give you the link in a minute. Man, they won't stop sending me stuff. Now, I want to give you the link in a minute. How does he seize her? How does he, quote unquote, violate her? Not by raping her, but by persuading her, enticing her, flattering her until she gives in to his advances. How do I know? Because here's the parallel. Patha. La 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 la. And then I give you commentaries that say, no, it's not about rape at all. Not about rape. Here, the ruling outlined here is addressing case seduction in which it is assumed that the woman was or may have been consenting to the sexual relationship. Why do they think they're going to lie and get away with it? I'm going to send this to you in private chat. Why do they think they can lie and get away with it? Can you guys tell me? Rumble?
I think because they prey on the people who are not learned.
Exactly. So 99% of your objections answered on this website and my blog, and I'll be posting those articles in time. Just be patient with me, guys. You have the material. That's why I always told you, download the material and save them and teach them. Already been addressed. Already been addressed. So I hope that helped you. Anything else or what's going on?
That's perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So you got the links, right? You guys good? Joshua and everyone?
Yes.
All right, brother. So hope you're blessed. Now, they expose their true colors, walk away from them, learn how not to debate them, learn how to debate them. You see how to debate them?
Mm-hmm.
You do not let them go on tangents. You not let them make assertions without substantiation. Like, oh, if it's linear direction, it's one hand. Where the hell did you get that from the Quran? Why are you making it up? Where did you get that from? They're making stuff up and they're lying to you. Don't let them do that, all right?
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
God bless you guys.
God bless.
Lord be with you. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, hold on. Talk about PBD real quick. Guys, if I kick you out of studio, it's not because I don't like you. All right. So, guys, pray I can get all these articles up. I already thought I had Allah's body parts up. They're not, Lord willing. Now I got to post about 4 or 5 articles today. But to give you some news, right? Glory to the triune God. The interview went more amazing than expected. Okay. Glory to the triune God. Pray for me, guys. I've been trying to eat good, but today I'm just going to treat myself and get back. I got to drop 30 pounds, look better than Mr. Reynolds over here. Get back to fitting and large. So pray for that strict discipline. Brethren, the debate was so glorious. I did 98% of the speaking. And guess who joined the discussion? It wasn't just Patrick and David. Vincent Oshana, because they're both Assyrian. They sat and interviewed me for 2 hours. They were mesmerized. They were in awe. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not boasting. It was so amazing that Patrick but David told me, how long are you going to be in town? I said, till Tuesday. He goes, I want to do a part 2 with you. Can you do it tomorrow? Tomorrow, Lord willing, I need your prayers. I need your prayers. Tomorrow, God willing, part 2, it's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Michigan time, New York time. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time, Michigan time. The entire crew told me they were not only floored and amazed, and you're going to see shock in Patrick Bet-David's face. You're going to see shock in Vincent Oshana's face. You're going to see they're stunned. They're stunned. And I give glory to the triune God. You know what the crew told me? He's never done a second interview with a person. This is the first time. They told me he's never done a second interview with a person. This is the first time. Do you know that? Now you see what I said, that these attacks that happened last week, I have been attacked this last week in a manner that I have not been attacked in years. You saw the dirty, low-handed tactics of quoting a text message from my ex-wife with her issues, falsely accusing me of rape, falsely, which is a lie from the pit of hell, which means that she's claiming that she married her rapist and had children with a rapist. Very wicked lie, which is a text message sent to someone. They aired out. No facts, no police reports, no charges, no jail time, nada. This is slander and defamation of the highest kind. Someone told me that David was claiming that he wants to sue me for what? I want to just wrap it up because I don't want to address these dogs anymore. Don't want to address these dogs anymore. God is exposing them. God is ending their career. God is showing that they're demons and tools of Satan. Let me explain how. You see how this guy Thaddeus is sick. He's now on a jihad. He wants to expose me. Not only should I step down ministry, I should be in prison on a false accusation because he's got no life. He's got no ministry. He's irrelevant. Go watch. No one cares about him. No one gives a damn about his arguments, or too many prostitutes or marries, right? Nobody cares. He's simply one of Wood's dogs. And I was told, I wasn't watching, that as he's attacking me on the stream, I was told this, guys. So I'm just going by people I trust. May God forgive them if they are misrepresenting, that Wood kept sending him $100 chats to talk about me. But guess what, guys? Guess what? What I found out. And I have a post on this. Pray for wisdom. Pray that God will guide me. My daughters will be coming off next month. Pray God will show me and guide me and let him fight this battle however he wants to fight it, whether legally, his will be done. Help me now. Pray that he'll help me now move on, not focus on them anymore. But I want to show you something. Guess what I found out? I want to show you something. Hold on. Guess what I found out? This is why I think he's very angry and livid. And by the way, if you guys are not aware of it, Wood actually admitted to statutory rape when he was 18. Yes, I know it's pre-Christian. Understand what I'm saying? Pre-Christian. He wasn't a Christian. No one is saying he did as a Christian. Yes, I understand he was trying to use it as a point to show that he did something wrong, that he knows wrong, and that he condemns it. But the face, the way he talked about it and relished it, and he said, I don't care, and the smirk. And by the way, statutory rape doesn't go away. He can be charged for it because he confessed it on air. You don't need proof. He confessed it. But in his demonic rage, in his demonic rant, being possessed of Satan at that moment, he pretty much confessed to statutory, because it's sodomy with a minor 15-year-old. And he was saying it, saying, I don't care. And I heard now the Muslims are clipping it. You know that they can come after him for that, right? But because he thinks he's a God on earth, he doesn't care. I'm going to play you the clip. I'll play it to you, but I want to show you something even astonishing. Guys, at the end of the day, I want you to remember what they admit. They admit I was right. Would admit he took money for the Quran project and abandoned it. Would admit that. He admit everything I said. They all confirmed I was right. And they can't stand that I turned out to be right. Now they want to punish me. All right. Now they're trying to attack my livelihood when they know I have two daughters that depend on me. And I'm not just doing ministry. Okay. I trust in God. He'll vindicate me and protect my daughters. And for their sake, he'll provide whatever means. But someone brought this to my attention. And I was very pleased that they did this. Watch here. You remember I showed you that David Wood, Inspiring Philosophy, and Apostate Prophet are going to be at this conference? There's David Wood. No apostate prophet. He's been removed. He's been removed, folks. At least there are some Christians with integrity who love Jesus more than cliques, who love Jesus more than their friends, who love Jesus more than following a cult leader that love Jesus Christ. And he's not featured. Now, they need to remove David Wood. Do you know why? He just came out in a demonic rant admitting to sodomizing a 15-year-old. He needs to be removed. You don't come back from this. Yes, I know you fanboys of his. This is before he's a Christian. No one is saying he did as a Christian. Yes, he says it's wrong, but it doesn't change the fact he did it, and he gleefully recanted it with some relish, I might add, showing that he's not afraid. That was wrong, and even knew the Muslims would clip it. The man is sick. Brethren, he's sick. No, he heard about it. He knew. He knew about it, brother. He knew. He knew. He said, yeah, I've been told and all that. He didn't care because he knows he's a smart man. He's sick, brethren. I want you to see the relish in his face. So, yes, I know he's saying before he went to jail, he was 18. Yes, I know it, but watch. He confessed, and that doesn't go away. Maybe there is a statute of limitation, but Christians, look, watch what he said. Even look at the face of, watch the face of apostate prophet. Watch his face. He's shocked. He's like, no, no, no. Like, watch his face.
Your stuff. Prison. Dalwa guys, here's your stuff.
Hey, look,
here's your stuff.
He knows it. Here's your stuff.
The last 2 girls I had sex with before I went to jail. One.
Dude.
What?
Dude, you see? Dude. What?
I don't care.
I don't care.
One was 13 and one.
You see the arrogance? I don't care. Because this is pre-Christian. And I don't care. And Dalwa guys, here's your stuff. Here's your stuff.
15. Dalwa guys, here's your stuff. Here's your stuff. The last 2 girls I had sex with before I went to jail. One.
Dude.
What? I don't care. One was 13 and one was 15. So when Muhammad Hijab's like, oh, you know what, if a girl's 13, but she got wide hips, that was the case. She had big boobs and wide hips, but she was 13. I did not care.
Can you tell me how the people reacted? Those who are not his fanboy zombies? Because I want you to see his face. Look at his face.
I would not. I didn't care back then. So
look at the demonic.
Here I am, because in the minds of the Dalwa guys, if you ever did anything, you can never condemn it because you did it once, and you can never like take the opposite side.
Watch his face. Look.
I had sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Look.
Now, she flung herself at me, so I guess I can defend it. No, I don't defend it. Shouldn't have done it. Doesn't matter for a 13-year-old girl.
Does he look a bit remorseful? Any remorse?
Flings herself at you. It doesn't matter if she has big boobs and wide hips and so on. You don't do that sort of thing. The 15-year-old girl, the 15-year-old, to be fair, she told me she was 17, but it wouldn't. I eventually knew she was 15. I still didn't care.
See, I knew. I didn't care. It's God on earth. Look.
That girl. I had anal sex with that girl. Do you know what that would be?
See his face? See the glee on his face? You see the glee on his face?
In court? Do you know what that would be in court, guys?
Look at the disgust and shock.
Do you know what that would be in court? Do you know what that would be in court, guys?
Look.
Sam, I'm trying to let you know.
Sam,
dude, what are you scared of? People finding out?
I'm scared, guys. Have I been scared? Have I been scared? Look, you sick. This is private, David, and we're looking at the comments. See the shock? God is humiliating them. I've been scared, guys. I've been scared, huh?
The truth. Who cares?
Who cares?
You want to condemn me for it? Condemn me.
You want to condemn me for it? Condemn me. See, he thinks he's a God on earth. Was I not right? Was I not right about what I said? It's okay, Lord, let him manifest with the language because this is disgusting. So now will Christians take this clip? Look at the shock. Even AP knew you done messed up. Do you see the AP's face? Right there. Look, okay. This is what I said about him being a cult leader. Didn't Thaddeus say he'd condemn apostate prophet if he committed adultery? But they knew God used me to destroy and expose this cult. Now they want to discredit me. See? Where was I wrong, guys? Daniela, you're still not getting it. He's mentioning something publicly that should have not been mentioned because he wants to illustrate he doesn't care, he doesn't fear. He made a mistake. Acknowledge it. Who cares what people think? But he's relishing the fact that he can talk about it. Who cares? But obviously people care because they were scandalized to hear even about a pre-Christian situation where he admits to sodomy of a 15-year-old. And he knew she was 15 and he was 18. And if nobody cares what he did, why is he shocked? Look at his face. Can you explain to me, Daniela? I know you want to be an apologist for him. And don't block her. She's a regular. Why is apostate prophet shocked and hiding his face? Right? So he doesn't care what he did to a 15-year-old, to someone's daughter? Daniela, he did it to your daughter. You're going to say it doesn't matter because this was pre-Christian? He was 18. I just said it.
Done all sorts of messed up stuff in my life. Guys, the point is, that would be like, if it's a minor and you do something, it's...
See, look, even the comments are shocked. Like, how old were you? In all caps. In all caps. Like, how old were you? Even the people are shocked.
It's a higher category. That would be considered like forcible sodomy.
He admitted that he did forcible sodomy according to the law. Look. He's admitting that this is forcible sodomy. Forced himself on a... But it was okay because I was pre-Christian, even though I was 18. And who cares? You know, I was wrong. It was wrong. I'm saying it's wrong, but hey, who cares? You don't see the demon in this guy?
In my life. Guys, the point is, that would be like, if it's a minor and you do something, it's a higher category. That would be considered like forcible sodomy or something like that because she's not able to consent.
See, look, he's trying to shut him up. Look, listen, he's trying to shut him up. Look, and watch what he's going to say. Supposedly he's trying to teach me a lesson. Yeah, people are saying, you took it out of context. But no, because you're demonic bastards. You don't care what your hero does.
It's a higher category. That would be considered like forcible sodomy or something like that because she's not able to consent. But
can you quickly point out and explain to people that I was during your criminal life before you became a Christian?
Yeah, that was my criminal life before I became a Christian.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Look.
Yeah, so I was bad. That was a bad.
You know what?
That was a bad thing.
I
Here I condemn Islam for all this stuff, but I did some of this stuff and I was messed up.
So and you're trying to play the hero, and he knows the Dow guys are going to use it. The guy's a disgusting, sad excuse for a human being. Disgusting, sad excuse for a human being. Even now, the way he talks about it, do you see any Christ-like repentance? Do you see any remorse? Or do you see him gleefully saying, I don't care, I know it's wrong, but I don't care if people know about it. It's wrong, but I did it. And Dawa guys, I know you're going to clip this. Where's the remorse for what he did? Where's the conviction? Okay. So thank the Lord they have integrity. No apostate prayer. But that's why now David Wood is on a mission to destroy me. May God teach him the fear of Jesus Christ. All right. So let's end it with this. I'm going to show you this one. I made a post. Let them bark and accuse me, whatever. I just made a post. And guess who showed his true colors, brethren? Sal, your pal. Sal, your pal, actually joined Thaddeus. Sal, your pal. You remember him? And I know you're listening, Sal. Yeah, you know, I got a lot of knowledge, but I never got close to God through my ministry, right? Let me show you. Here's Sal, your pal. Let's do this. if I can bring it up. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can, but it's right here. The second message is Sal, your pal. This is Sal right here. See, Sal, polemic pulse. Now, I don't know why I can't bring it up, but you can click on it. You'll see. All right, let me see edit. Right here. This is Sal, your pal. That's him. I don't know if you can see. You let me know because I can't see it on my screen, but that's him. Showed his true colors. Sal, the guy who did my thumbnail. Oh, gee, I'm going to lose sleep, Sal. The Lord is going to rebuke you and expose you in time. Don't worry about it, brother. So with that said, I want you to read this post. They're going to manifest. And now after the Patrick Bet-David show, they're going to get even angrier. They're going to do everything they can. But God is going to expose them slowly as he's doing it.